Hi, welcome to Zona Mechanica. There is an MCQ on thermal stress. Figure at the margin indicates the weightage of the question, that is 1 mark. A circular rod of length L and area of cross section A has a modulus of elasticity E and coefficient of thermal expansion alpha. One end of the rod is fixed and the other end is free. If the temperature of the rod is increased by delta T, then stress developed in the rod is E alpha delta T and strain developed in the rod is alpha delta T. Option B, both stress and strain developed in the rod are 0. Option C, stress developed in the rod is 0 and strain developed in the rod is alpha delta T. Option D, stress developed in the rod is E alpha delta T and strain developed in the rod is 0. Well, let us draw the figure schematically. Suppose this is the rod, okay, of length L and cross-sectional area A, okay, and one end of the rod is fixed while the other end is free to expand, okay, and it's getting heated. The temperature is increased by delta T, okay, delta T, okay. So clearly since this end is free to expand, so it will expand, okay, it can expand, right? So strain is not 0. Strain is not 0. If we express strain by epsilon, so epsilon not equal to 0, okay, and we know the strain is given by alpha delta T, okay. Now the stress, see, the rod is free to expand, okay, one end is free, so the internal force which is causing the expansion is not getting any obstruction, okay. So since there is no obstruction, no repulsive force, okay, so it is free to expand, so the stress is 0, okay. So clearly the stress developed in the rod is 0 and strain developed in the rod is alpha delta T. So clearly it's matching with option C. So option C is the correct answer. Hope you have understood. If you are enjoying, please do share with your friends.